So guys, welcome back to the channel. So as you can see here in front of us, I made myself a new agitator, an NC agitator, since I have an NC trailer and it was a good suggestion. It's an easy logo to do, as you can see the NC written there. It's a Super 5 3000. Very simple build, just made out of just bits of loose metal I have out in the workshop. I realised it was never really a model for an agitator, and I said it's a big thing that happens on the farm. Obviously you have your slurry tanker, but obviously you need an agitator to mix the slurry and thin it out and pumping it, and then really well, especially on the back of the 5612. Yes, I know I use this tractor a lot for these videos when I'm making models or implements, but it's just a good tractor for modelling purposes. It's looks good and it's simple enough machine. It's a lovely tractor. But anyway, back to the NC NC agitator. So the big question is, I showed it to a few friends, and the first thing was, how does it work? So like, there's these, obviously most of this will be underground, in the pit itself. So I'll show you a picture of what it looks like when it's mixing slurry. So as you can see there, there's not a lot to it, and I kind of thought for this a while, and I said, well, if I make it in a way that I could maybe take it apart and then leave the part that's visible. So you can set it up in two ways. So this is obviously the transfer position. So obviously you have your shaft, you have at the bottom, this goes to show the amount of detail, it has the blade, has where the slurry enters, and then it comes out this type pipe here, and then it has the shaft that runs down. Now here's the cool part. I'll just show you the smart part. So if I just undo this bolt, so that loosens off, that comes apart, right? So I have to do off this nut because it actually holds things in place. Slide this plate off. Now this is the safety plate that sits over your slurry tanker or your slurry pit. And then if I let down the arms of the tractor, this can be repositioned. When I line it up, it turns, and that's it there. Now I know there's not a lot to it, and maybe on other tractors it looks better, but I think that looks alright. And then obviously putting it back together, you can just lift up the arms, put this back onto the shaft, and then put the nut, line it up, put the nut back on, and away it goes. And it looks like it's just been pulled out. Because let's face it, I know it looks a bit funny, but it's I think it's a very good design. It's better than drilling holes in your display if you have it on a table or even on the floor. It gives you that, gives like the realism that it's actually working on an underground tank, and I just think it looks cool. It'll do my farm anyway, my layout. In real life, obviously there'd be a big pivot here, but I wasn't going to bother to try and do that. And even at that, I'm not going to drill holes in the floor, so this could actually go underneath the ground. Anyway, so that's the NC agitator. I said, I think in last week's Stratton Tub Farm video, I am doing a New Holland baler. That's kind of came on a pause. I actually just done this in the meantime so this project was a nice quick one. Done it within a day. Sprayed it silver. Then the next day was just putting in the detail on the PTO shaft, the logos, and obviously the bit of blue on the bottom. Anyway, hope you enjoyed today's video, guys. I'll leave you with a few shots of it parked around the farm, and yeah, maybe mixing some slurry at one of the sheds. So yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you again soon. Bye for now.